I set it up wrong. Okay, I guess I have to go live this way. Wasn't how I planned on going live. Damn, that sucks. Oh, gosh. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. Had some technical difficulties on the last live stream I tried to set up just a minute ago, but I guess this is just gonna have to do here. All right. What is up, Jay Nichols? Hey, KM. What's up, Chris? Am I okay like this, or should I go back sideways? I mean, I don't know. I think it used to be so much easier to go live on YouTube, but it's different now. What up, Josh? What up, JK? Hey, Tina. Hey, Danger. Hey, Kelvy. Oh, wow. You guys are showing so much love here in the comments. What's up, Nail? What's up, Jesse? Hey, Gina. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Jessica. Hey, thanks, Steve. What up, Phoenix? Hey, Luke. Shout out to my brand new members, Chantel, Kimberly. Hey, Shorty. What's up, Missy Thomas? Jules the Fan, what's good? What up, Glenn Pierce? Shout out to Glenn, my friend Jenny, Victoria's Life, Christine Brown, Ash Marie. What's up, Rochelle? Time to Play, what's good, homie? Hey, Junior. Hey, Matt Money. Jules. Hey, there's my baby girl right there, Tiffany Holmes. She is away cleaning today, but I wanted to give you some updates on what's been happening. First of all, if you were at my first, I was trying to do a live stream earlier and it wasn't working so well. By the way, I was trying to do it on my laptop and it messed up like quite a bit. So I tried to set it up on my phone, looked like it worked pretty good. I put it sideways, but instead it did the orientation to be vertical. So, but that's okay. What's up? What up, Zoila? My chick says hello. Hey, well, tell her I said hi too. Maddie. So I wanted to give you some updates because I have so many videos that I filmed, especially with my friend Mo, and I just haven't been able to edit them. So that's why I wanted to go live, give you a quick update, let you know what's going on so you don't think that I'm just holding out. I have a lot going on. My son graduated high school yesterday, my son Ethan. If you didn't know, I have Irish twins. Well, kind of. My son Ethan is a year older than my son Max. He started school late because his birthday's in November, and my son Max, being that his birthday's in September, started school early. So they were both in the same grade growing up. Max graduates next week and Ethan graduated yesterday. So that's been keeping me very busy. I wasn't able to edit. I have about 4 vlogs to edit. So big shout out to you guys if you have notifications on. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. They definitely made me a proud papa. I will say that. Hey, Hannah. Hey, what's up, Merida? What's up, Kelsey? Thank you guys for the super chats too. I really appreciate that. Heidi, and I've seen somebody else. Gabby, thank you. And Tyler Helton, thank you so much. And what's up, Peppermint Patty? And Exploring with Fluffy. But I wanted to talk about some other things, some other updates. And not just about my updates in my life, but a lot of you guys are facing a lot of changes in life. I just got off the phone with a good friend of mine in Australia, Alyssa Parrish, super awesome person. She's a mod here on the channel, and she was going through a move, and I gave her some words, some pop. Try to, it's always good to encourage one another, but I know a lot of you are probably going through some moves in the summertime, and I know that could be tough, especially if you have children, or maybe you yourself are a child and you're, maybe thinking to yourself like, damn, like I'm going to be moving soon. I'm probably going to switch schools and I'm going to miss out on some friendships and things like that. This is a new chapter to your new book, okay? It's a new chapter of your book. But stay encouraged. And also, maybe if you're a kid and you are moving, I mean, you got to know that your parents are probably going through some stress as well. So with that said, I know I've mentioned it a couple of times here. I'm going to be moving, and I did mention it on a vlog that I have not edited yet, so I guess you get to hear it first. I had put my house up for sale yesterday, and it sold in one day. One day, my house sold. I've never. I mean, wow! Like, I guess a really good time to try to sell your house. I mean, we were already talking about selling our home because it's large. It's a large home, a little too big for us, and it was a good time. It was good timing to do that. What up, Lucid? So yeah, I mean, if you have real estate and you're looking to sell, I mean, right now is obviously a good time because there's not a whole lot of homes for sale on the market. We're gonna probably be moving into like a rental just for a little bit, and we're gonna be downsizing quite a bit. I mean, I don't need this house is in my opinion, a little too fancy for me. We got it as a really good deal because it was in this amazing neighborhood that was gated and secured, and we felt at that time that that's what we needed to be safe. And I've come to the realization that all that doesn't matter. And you know, you could be anywhere. We are going to be staying in the same area. We talked about it a lot, and we're probably just going to maybe go to the country, which I'm really excited about. But I don't want to make this too much about me because I know this is, you know, my YouTube channel, but, you know, say hello here in the comments. Let me know if you got some changes this summer going on that maybe you need some advice on. Maybe we can talk about it. I do got a couple more things to say here in a little bit, but I just wanted to say hello and give you, man, my birds are so loud. I'm so sorry. Hey, back it off. I might put them outside, but they say hello, by the way. V is behind me. There goes Jasper. You know, if I got the little birds and put them up here, like these guys would tear them up. Like it wouldn't work. Hey, thank you, all the new members, Lois, Clark, Pam, and I missed another one here. Thank you, Jill, and thank you for larger family vibes. Omar, I'm Jasmine. I just met up yesterday at my. Oh wow. Okay, so hey, big shout out to Jasmine. Jasmine was graduating with my son Ethan, and she was there. Her daughter came up to me and she was like, "My mom is a huge fan of you," and I got to meet her and give her a high five and let her know that you know, give her congratulations for getting her high school diploma. So big shout out to Jasmine. Thank you for the super chat. It was really nice to meet you, by the way, and it was my pleasure. I usually wear like little gimme kiss bracelets, and I have so many of them. I'll wear them, and if I see somebody out in public and they say hello, even if they don't ask to take a picture or whatever, I just give it to them. You know, I'm like, here, you know, here's something. That way they can just have something from me, you know, just like a gift. So Laura, thank you for the super sticker. That's very much appreciated. Michael Boyd, big shout out to you, homie. What's up, Natasha, Christine Brown, and Raptor Ventures? What's good, fam? I wanted to ask you, where did you go with that awesome place with the caves and birds for free? Okay, so that, I wish it was free. You're talking about Discovery Cove. It's not free. It's a place in Orlando. It's a tourist destination. I wish things like that were free. I mean, obviously there are some things that you can access that are beautiful, that are free. I'm always down for free. There's a saying that when I used to do the dumpster diving, if it's free, it's for me. So it's always nice to have free stuff. But if you're ever in the Orlando area, that's a place I'd highly recommend. I would not recommend swimming with the dolphins because I don't like dolphins in captivity. But aside from that, they do an amazing job. The trainers there, you can tell that they give these dolphins love. But yeah, I don't like supporting stuff like that. Plus, it's more money. So just go over there, have a good time. It's beautiful. But I got a lot of videos that I have to edit. There's a saying that I mentioned on Twitter, I ain't gonna edit, I'm gonna go live, you know, the SHIT word. And it's in a song that Ice Poseidon said. Me and James like sing that or recite that song all the time. It's pretty funny. But I love going live, being able to just connect instantly. when it comes to editing videos, sometimes you may see a video that's like 2 or 3 days, being that I had like the graduation. And we've been, big shout out to my fiance, Tiffany. I mean, we had to tear this whole house apart, clean it up. Let me know here in the comments if you want me to give you a tour of my house. I've never seen my house the way it looks right now. And it's a credit to Tiffany for helping me. And this is why, and not only that, I have an amazing real estate agent named Misty Pritchett. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to share her phone number. Maybe I will, because she does an amazing job. If you want to sell your house, if you want to buy a house, that's why I'm that kind of loyal customer. If I have somebody, if I have a really good hairdresser, if I have somebody that it could be something simple that installs my alarm system correctly or camera system. Like, you want to stick with those people that are doing a good job and supporting you. And that's my real estate agent. But I lost my son. Oh no, Sylvia, I'm sorry to hear that. By the way, thank you for the super chat. You'll be in my prayers. Really, really sorry to hear that. Caden Vance, Delaware to play Randonautica with CJ. Sorry, word limit. I would love to go to Delaware. I'm planning on it, maybe hopefully this summer. Hey, thank you guys for all the super chats, and shout out to my members here. I'm probably going to do a members only live stream. Actually, not probably. I will do a members only live stream. I've been doing them, and you can watch them. If you're a member to my channel, you can watch some of these videos where, we just shoot and we just talk and hang out, and they're very small private live streams. I get to see all the comments real clean. They don't go crazy like what you're seeing right now. We love you, happy. Hey, thanks. I love being happy, and I love you guys being happy. I love making content that makes you happy. What's up, Omar? I'm from Savannah, Georgia. Hey, what's up, John? See you when you go down to Florida next month. I will be out of town next month. So, yeah, I mean, I love when people come and visit my home state. It's so awesome. People don't realize how big Florida is. Florida's a really big state. Hey, what's up, rolling with me? Indian ring neck soon. Yeah, man, Indian ring necks are beautiful. I got my Indian ring neck right there. That's little V right there in Jasper. They're chilling. Hopefully they'll start talking. Nicole, you're so funny. But it's an honor to be your mod. Hey, thank you. And thank you guys for all the love here in the comments. John Wolf, what's good? What's up? Erica, Cadence went to Miami a couple months ago. It was amazing. Miami's like a whole nother state. Whenever I go to Miami, it's like, I don't know. It's crazy down in Miami. It's such a big city compared to where I'm used to here in Florida. I mean, even Tampa is a big city. Hey, Raven, thank you so much for becoming a member. And I appreciate that. I appreciate all that. I appreciate you guys loving to be a member. I did have the member live, I would do members lives before, but I had memberships before on this channel, and I removed them for about a year because there was some, if you're a YouTuber, don't let comments get to you. Honestly, if there's anything that you do in life that is life-changing or is you're doing well for yourself. I've done well for myself with the help of God, with the help of people praying for me, and people are going to want to see you fail in life, and it happens in anything you do. If you can talk to anybody who has a success story, and you'll know that they'll tell you right off the bat. Sorry if this is me. Look, I mess up a lot when I talk. Okay, didn't know. I just want you to know I'm human. All right, but yeah, everybody has a story and has some hate tied to it. But don't listen to them. Okay, if you're a YouTuber and you're trying to be successful, you've got a little bit of success, and you got like just a little bit of hate, like don't even worry about it, okay? Just embrace all the love instead. Because there's so much here, because we're a loving family. Hey, Nikki, thank you so much. But there was a time where I was listening to some of these comments when I had the memberships turned on, and they were saying things like, Omar is I can't believe he's like asking for money and this and that. And it's not about money. Honestly, I wish I could have like a membership that was, I don't know, like I don't know. I just like the small crowd of it, and people loved it. People begged me to bring it back, and there was some confusion about it being like they were like, everything should be free, and I agree. Like all my content is free, but it's one thing that I love to do for my members is have something that I can give back, for your help and support, because it does help out a lot. It doesn't pay like my bills or anything, but it does help, maybe for a hotel stay to stay when we travel, and we're going to be doing a lot of traveling. So yeah, no hate, just love. All love here, baby. But we're gonna be traveling and probably hitting up a lot of your home states. We're doing like this complete rectangle around, well, more like a circle, rectangular circle. If that makes any sense. In the United States, going through Arizona, Texas. Probably not spending a whole lot of time in Texas. We're just gonna drive through, maybe hit up some places, and it's just gonna be Tiffany and I, and we're really excited. We've been waiting for this for so long. Omar, you have opened up what? Let me see here. Fan mail from. Have you opened up fan mail from March? Yes, I think I have. I think I showed fan mail from in a vlog. I don't know, but I do have some fan mail still at the post office that I have not picked up. An oval. Well, a sideways oval, if that makes any sense. Won't hit Minnesota. I don't know. It depends. I only have 30 days to hit up as many states as I possibly can. And I do have some ideas of where we're going to be going, but we're going to be going through, like going west, probably hit up like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and like in through Texas, all the way west. And then we're going to go north through maybe Washington State, Oregon, maybe go through Idaho and turning that way. So it depends. Hey, thank you guys for the super chats. I'm really sorry if I missed it. Avery, thank you. I'm Stephanie Hubby from Minnesota. Hey, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. And Christine, appreciate the fan membership. I'll be doing a exclusive live stream just for you guys. There's usually only about maybe 30 people that show up on those live streams. When I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to be editing a vlog of a really cool place Mo and I visited. Instead of just doing regular vlogs, I did some exploring videos, and I'm going to be releasing them on this channel featuring my friend Mo Sargi. So hit up the East Coast. I'll probably run up on the East Coast a little bit. Te quiero, te amo, te extraño. Hey, I love you too, fam. What up, Carlos? My friend Carlos in the house. Krista, what's up, Krista? Thank you for becoming a member. Your videos helped me out during the last 2 weeks because I lost my cat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Man, that's people don't realize how sad it is to lose a pet. I've lost pets before. It's terrible. It's terrible to lose a pet. Look at all this love, the Steel One. Hey, so my boy, the Steel One, and a lot of my other fams, What the Paranormal, once a year, they do this fam meetup. And like, I remember them doing it like last year, and I heard about it. I got kind of busy and I wasn't able to attend, but it was in Texas, I believe a couple of days ago. And it was pretty cool, man. I got to see the live stream of them doing this, and they're going to be doing another one, I think, in North Carolina next year. So if you want to get with them, shoot my boy, the Steel One, a follow. Also, What the Paranormal, you can follow them on Twitter. No love for Minnesota. That's what Mike Frank. Hey, you said that. I didn't say that. Lots of love for all my states here in the United. What up, Mullen Vlogs? But yeah, it looks so cool. I did do this video for my friend Rich. He had asked me like, hey, can you do like maybe just a motivational type video, like sharing, maybe something to just kind of encourage. And I did that. I messed up a lot. It was a lot like this live stream. You're going to hear me chopping up all kinds of words and not talking a whole lot clear. I'm not one of those people that people walk away from after a conversation and say he's well spoken. No, that's my friend CJ Faison, because he's super well spoken. But me, you're gonna hear me mess up a lot. But when he played this video back, I told him to edit it. I'm like, hey, can you edit this part out? And he played it raw, like at this convention, and I thought that was funny. And I'm glad he did, because he just wanted to share, hey, like, this is Omar. He's he's a normal person, just like you and I am. Where is Mo Sargi? Mo is at the Clown Cottage right now. He asked me to meet up and go to the beach with him, but I told him, no, I have to edit videos. So I'm going to edit videos today. Because I've been so busy. I've been so busy with this house. You guys want to see my house? Let me know in the comments. It looks beautiful. Like, I'm really proud of my house right now. And I'm sure Tiffany is too. So, hey, love your videos and vlogs. If you're coming up the East Coast, you might want to check out Fort Delaware. Is that in Delaware? If I go through Delaware, you know I'm going to be hitting up my boy for sure. Make sure to smash that. Thanks, Lucid. Shout out to my homie Lucid here too. And of course, Alyssa Parrish, my mod in here. I got a ton of awesome mods. Jenny the Fan, what's good, baby? D. Clark, thank you so much for becoming a member on my channel. I'm thinking about starting a private, maybe Facebook group just for members. Let me know if, like, maybe one of my mods or members, let me know if you think that would be cool, like a private Facebook just for my mods. I mean, well, and mods, but also my members. I'm sorry. Thank you, Amor Rich Empath. Thank you for that. And Elliot, love your channel from England. Hey, what time is it in England right now? It's like 5 hours ahead, isn't it? How do I become a member and which channel? I only have memberships turned on here on this vlog channel. I did at one time had memberships turned on my other channel, but anything that you do, like the membership's cool. If a creator has memberships on their channel, it's awesome. Like, support your, it's a great way to, it's kind of like Patreon. It's a great way to just support your favorite members and let them know that you appreciate them and help them, especially if you know that their content is not free to produce. My content is not free to make. It's free to produce and put out. I mean, it's free to put out on the internet. It's free for the internet, but it does cost me money to make. So it's kind of nice when people, like, you know, it's like a tip. Like, here's a tip, Omar, for doing a good job, and it's like a pat on the back for me. So thank you so much when you do that. But I like giving back. I don't just expect you to do anything for me. Like, I love being able to create content. Like, it's amazing that I can do this and do it for, of course, for a living and be able to connect with so many people on a family type level. Is everything okay? Alexa said, yes, everything is great. And thank you for being here. I'm not quitting YouTube or anything like that, so don't worry. I will be around here. I'm kind of like that cockroach you try to kill and it comes back to life all the time. So yeah, you won't get rid of this cockroach. Dragonheart, love your videos. Okay, I read that comment. I am sorry. Let me see here. Jesse, how do we become a member? Okay, I just answered that question. My bad. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on some of these comments. Love your videos. This is from Jody. Thank you, Jody. Love your videos. Watch them all the time. Hope you can come to Tennessee. I would love to meet you. I'm wondering if it's, I don't know. Tell me in what state you're living in that things are, like, we're wide open here in Florida. Everything's way different when it comes to, like, the coronavirus and all that. Like, everything seems to be back to normal now. You don't really hear about people getting COVID anymore. So if it's safe or even legal to do stuff like that, because I know in, like, where Mo's from, up in Canada, I think they just lifted this law where there can be at least 5 people together, but they have to be, well, 5 people from different households. I don't know the exact terminology, but they won't let, like, a big amount of people be together. If it's more than 5, I guess it's considered illegal. I don't know. Hey, Missy, thank you for becoming a member again. Thank you. Kelly, Corey, Cromwell, hey, the King Slaughter, what's good? Hey, Omar, how are you and the family? We're doing great. I have the kids staying with Melissa right now. Just so we were able to sell the house. The house that we're going to be moving into, though, is small. It's a very small house. So just until we find something big, we're gonna. Who is this? Okay. I'm sorry. Every time I go live, I get a bunch of friends that start messaging me. Hey, what's up? What's up, Casey? And Your chat mayonnaise car is going. Maybe that I don't think that was meant to say that. But lost my train of thought here. What I was trying to say. My bad. Things are in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, so things are pretty open. Because I thought about when we go on our little journey this summer that maybe I'll do some meetups. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. There was this one guy that kind of messed it up for me to do meetups. Actually, there's like two guys that kind of messed it up, pretty much saying that they would show up to one of my meetups and kill me. So I don't know, and I know some states don't allow guns, so I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. If I'm driving, like I'm bringing my guns, but maybe I won't. I don't know. It depends what states. I'll have to like hit up the states that allow guns. Nicole, what's good? Thank you for becoming a member. How do you feel about ghost hunting? Is it fun? What is your most exciting thing to happen to you? Good question, Extreme Gamer. Ghost hunting, like exploring in general, is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Tina, thank you so much for. I'm sorry if I've missed some of y'all's super chats. Texas is free and open meetup Houston. Okay, because here's the thing. Like if I do a meetup, sometimes definitely bring a gun. Meredith said. What up, Sonia? If I do meetups, like sometimes there's a lot of people that show up at these meetups, and you just don't know. Like if somebody's sick and they get somebody else sick. When I do meetups, I'm a hugger. I hug everybody. Like I hug. Okay, if you meet me in real life, I'm gonna hug you. When this whole coronavirus thing happened, like we're doing the fist bump now, but I want to hug you. Hey, thanks to Clint, bro. You didn't have to do that, man. Quit donating so much, bro. I appreciate that though. Thank you for the love. Yeah, V is huge. I think V is full grown now. Love from Portugal. Thank you, Del Bruno. And let me see. I'm sorry. Please come to England, UK sometime. I got the Ghost, the Necrophonic app. It's amazing. Got some real intelligent responses from it. I love that app. I know that there's some people out there that talk against, like having a spirit box app. We've gotten some crazy stuff from that app. That app is very real, regardless of what anybody says. I've seen like really crazy things come from that app that had to do with the location that we were exploring. So, hey, thank you, Stop Animal Cruelty. And Rodney Wardle, hi, Omar from Ireland. Please say hi. Recover. Hey, big shout out to you. I hope you recover from your knee surgery really quick. I know that's a rough surgery, but hang in there. Watch a lot of cool movies. Watch a lot of cool YouTube videos on my channel, and heal up, man. Saying prayers for you. Lots of love. Lou Rowland said, "I'm a hugger too. I would love to hug. I hug everybody. Like I hug all my homeboys. Like things have changed. Like back in the day, it was kind of like weird to hug like we would do the handshake thing, but like I don't care. Like Carlos, like I'll give you a kiss on the cheek too, man. Like I mean, corona-free kiss, of course. Love watching your videos. Please don't stop. Shout out. Hey, Heidi, big shout out to you. And thank you. Shiloh, I've never been to Reno. That is on my list. We will definitely be hitting up Nevada. I'm pretty sure we're going to be hitting up Nevada. Nevada is one of my favorite states. Like 1000% favorite state. If Tiffany is here, let me know what state you're most excited about. She has told me, but I want to share it with y'all because we're probably going to spend a little time there too. Let me get to these comments here. Jody, thank you. I'm looking at my laptop, by the way. If I'm looking over here, it's just, well, I'm looking at y'all's comments over here. I made the word a little bit, or the words a little bit bigger. And I guess I'll look here too. Are you still friends with CJ Faison? I just mentioned him like 3 times today. Of course I'm still friends with CJ Faison. CJ's my homeboy. I mean, I don't talk to him every day, But he's one of those friends that when you connect with, you're like, you guys are always friends. You know what I mean? And you might talk to him like a couple months from now, and you just kind of leave where you left off. Hey Bonnie, thank you. Hey Omar, love you fam. Jenny from Indiana, what's up? Thank you for that super chat. A spooky ghost. Kissing is a Latin thing. Yes, it is, Jacqueline. 100%. It's something that we do. Give each other a kiss on the. But I mean, we don't do it to other guys. I mean, unless it's your dad or your brother, your uncle, maybe some cousin. Just you do like, you don't really kiss on the cheek. You just like you rub your cheeks together, and like if this is your cheek, you go, and you make a kiss noise. It's like the most Spanish thing ever. And you do it a million, and I guess if you're not sick, it's okay. I don't know. Besos, Jack said, life is too short and hugs do something to the hormone. You're so right about that. And let me tell you something. If you know somebody is going through a hard time with something's going on in their life, like look them in the eye and just don't even say anything. Just go up and give them a hug. I've done this even to people I didn't know. I remember that there was this guy crying, and I just went right up to him, and I was like, man, look, I could pray for you if you want, but I just want you to know, like, God loves you. Like, here's a hug. And, sometimes it's good to do stuff like that. Just encourage one another. If you need a hug, like, give a hug to somebody. It's okay to ask for a hug too, So Sunday blessings, Omar. Lily, thank you. Lots of love from South Australia. I love Australia. I can't wait to go. I mean, I've never been to Australia, but I still love it because they got some really cool animals and some cool people. The coolest people ever. Read my email, Jeff said. I get a lot of emails. I just want to warn you. I get like thousands of emails. I have like 3 different email accounts or maybe 4. But I get a lot of emails, so I'm sorry if it's something very, very important, please email me like a couple of times. But it has to be important because there's some emails that like I won't read it. I'm just being honest, okay? Like I appreciate love so much. If you want to like send me an encouraging word, like that's cool. But like I barely read emails that will say, I've been watching your videos. And hey, I watched your last video, Omar. Like I won't read those emails. Like I appreciate that you watch a lot of other people watch my videos too. I'm not trying to, sound arrogant. I'm sorry if that came off as arrogant. I'm very thankful that people want to reach out to me. But there's other ways to connect, like my comments. I do read my comments sometimes. Sometimes I might stay out of comments because there might be some ones that might ruin your day. If you're in the social media thing, like that's one thing that you shouldn't do is read comments all the time. So there's a lot of love here though. So that's why I like reading comments, because of all the love. But sometimes you might come across, somebody, Omar is an asshole. I don't care. Maybe I am. Lifted Chevy, yo, thanks for that super chat. Come to Cheyenne. I think that's Wyoming. We welcome guns, hugs, and welcome. But yo, Wyoming looks like and Montana. Those are some of the places I do want to hit up. I might actually hit up those states. If you go to Reno, will you guys go to the Clown Motel? So Las Vegas, if you go, I forgot the name of the road, but if you're going, I believe north, or maybe it's east, northeast. Las Vegas is here, Reno's here. So Reno is north of Las Vegas, I believe, but the Clown Motel is right in between. It's like the midpoint of Reno and Las Vegas. It connects the two. So the Clown Motel is right on the way. If you're ever going either from Reno to Las Vegas or Las Vegas to Reno, you're gonna run into the Clown Motel. Super cool place. Great place to spend the night. Hotels are cheap. Don't expect like a 5-star resort. It's not like that. You go for the experience. You know what I mean? You go for the bad coffee and the squeaky bed. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like that, but it's a nice place. owners are super nice. And if you ever want to like film YouTube videos or do like an investigation, they're super cool about it. They embrace it. I believe that the new owners also have like ghost hunting equipment and stuff that you can use. Omar, my husband and I live in East Texas, and we love you and your family, Ben. Say, oh man, thank you. I love when people put down like a year, like, you know, hey, I've been a fan of yours since this and this video. And thank you, Angela. Big shout out to your husband. Tell him I said hello and thank you for that. Let me see here. Thank you for becoming members, Betty and Sherry. Sorry if I missed anybody else here. Sending virtual hug. Man, I got almost 3,000 people here. Somebody did ask also if I was friends with Jasco. Yeah, Jasco is a friend of mine. I haven't done any, I've had him in vlogs, but I haven't done any actual like main channel videos. But yeah, Jasco's a nice dude, man, for sure. I helped him, well, a lot of the YouTube community, including a lot of you here in the comments, helped him get his channel back when he lost it. Like we were tweeting YouTube like crazy to give Jasco his channel back. It was some sort of like mix up. So big hugs to you, Merida. Merida is one of my mods. JSDWMF Cohen, thank you for becoming a member. Rachel said for the whole month of November and December. Okay, I'm not sure what that was referring to, but I read it. Hey, Omar, I'm in El Paso, Texas. That's somewhere I didn't get to go when I was in Texas not long ago. Been watching your videos for 5 or 6 years. You know what? Let me know here in the comments. What was your first video that you watched on my channel? I'm really curious. And let me know what your thoughts were. Did you like... I'm going to tell you a funny story. So James, of course, we met because of YouNow. That's how he started... we started connecting with one another, but he was a fan of mine. And his first video that he ever seen of mine was on my other channel where I was transitioning to like trying out like vlogs on that channel. And I did this video where I went to a carnival, or it was a fair. And we were, you know how like some of the fair games that you play are kind of scammy. Like they're really hard. Like when you throw the ball, like in the, you know, they say that they oil up the little holes, you know, to throw the balls in. And it's just, not that I tried to like do anything about it, but I tried to just play like these games to see if I could win. But that's the very first video that James saw of mine. And he said that when I, at the end, said, "Give me a kiss," he was like, what the hell? Like, why is this guy asking for a kiss? And he said he was like really weirded about it. He was honest with me about it. So like, I don't know. The Locos Tacos video, that's what's up. That's an old video. Mia Wolf said, I just joined. What happened? Okay, so just to update some of you guys that may have missed the beginning where I was talking about that I mean, it's no old news. I did say that I was going to be moving, but we sold our house. We sold our house in one day. One freaking day, sold my house. I had multiple offers and I couldn't believe it. I thought this house was going to sit on the market. I already had it planned. I was going to move to like, you know, one of my Airbnb rentals for like a little while and go somewhere. And I mean, if I couldn't do that, maybe just rent something, you know, for a year. So we're going to wait maybe like a year to find something like in the country. And I want chickens again. I miss having chickens. And we're going to get a smaller house. This house that I live in right now, it's too big. My kids are all grown up. You know, they don't really need all this space. Thank you, Lucid. The haunted dealership where you were at just got done. Okay, that was at CJ's. First video of yours I watched was the money prank on your coworker at the... Whoa, dang, that's awesome, Connie. Thank you for... Yeah, I love when let me know what the first vlog of mine you guys ever watched. Randy, thank you for that super chat. I'm sorry if there's some of you that became members or super chats that I missed. I do apologize. Randy and Annette Martinez. Omar, you should do a collab with my favorite YouTuber, Afro Kicks. He is close to 1 million subs, and when he reaches, he is going on a ghost adventure. He is terrified. Hey, if you could send him a private message, you know, I'd love to do that. And I mean, that'd be really cool. I wonder where he's from. Welcome to Give me a kiss. Okay, Johnny. Hey, thank you, Johnny, for that. I watched your old music video. It's fire. Thank you, Dave. Omar, please read the urgent email I sent you a few days ago. It's urgent regarding my son and his depression. I will. And you know what? I think I did get an email like that. It wasn't from you. It was from someone else. And I believe it was their daughter, maybe, it was somebody that was also suffering from depression. If anybody out there is suffering from depression, I want you to know that I too suffer from depression, but I'm not going to say I suffer. I guess that's the clinical thing that people say, but I don't take any medication for it. I used to be a lot worse. My depression is more anxiety related. I do get bad anxiety. That can be channeled. I want you to know that depression is most people that suffer from depression, and there's all sorts of different depressions. And I want to start this out by saying I am not a doctor. Okay, I'm definitely not a therapist, but I can give you some advice from somebody that goes through some depression. Eating right, exercising, being around others that make you happy is, for me, the best possible medicine for depression. Okay, and I will say that when depression comes, we feel like it's the end of the world. Things aren't going to get any better. I'll tell you what, there was something in my life, during my divorce. I thought that was going to be the absolute end of my life, and I got through it, and I'm happier. I'm a much happier person. The people around me are happier. There might be certain things in your life that may trigger depression. And not only that, whatever you're going through, even if you don't have depression, sometimes it may still seem like, hey, this is the end of the world and things aren't going to get any better. You need to know that things will get better. And most of the time, you end up coming out on top anyways. So there might be certain sad situations that's a part of life. Those situations, someone passing away, that's probably one of the hardest triggers for depression. And I know, and I get that. There's people here in the comments that have lost loved ones. I've lost loved ones. But the mourning process, when it goes away, we're always going to miss those people that we lost and we love. But the depression shouldn't be there later. You're not going to bring them back. I'm lying. You know how you bring them back and how you keep them around in your memories. The people that pass on that we love, they're not going to want to see you sad and upset. They are somewhere much happier than we are. I can promise you that. It's a promise. I don't want to get all religious, but it's a God-given promise that those people that pass on that we love go somewhere much better than we are at right now. So they don't want to see us suffering. That's like why? But if you want their memories to live on, don't do it by being sad. Do it by sharing their happy moments, talking about them. Maybe go visit their graves and maybe have a chat with them here and there. Write them a letter. You know what I mean? Talk to your other loved ones about them. Just share them. They stay alive in our memories. And I get that. Depression, I don't want to put depression and death in the same, but there's sometimes, I have a family member right now, and I did share it with you. It's a cousin of mine, my aunt, but a cousin of mine passed away at the age of 29. Very sad, very, very, very sad. I didn't go on YouTube. I think I talked about it, but I didn't. It was terrible, what happened to my cousin. She had cancer. She had breast cancer. I think I shared it on Twitter. And I even shared a GoFundMe for my family, and I got a death threat after I did that. We'll talk about that in a little bit if somebody reminds me. This is why I do not share. If you ask me to share a GoFundMe, I will not share a GoFundMe. There's a story behind it. However, it was really sad. She died in 2016, and my aunt still to this day is taking that really hard, very, very hard. And I love her so much. I know that she's very sad. That's something that none of us should have to do is bury one of our children. Like, that's terrible. Should never have to bury one of your children. But at some point, I mean, you do need to, I mean, you have other children, you know, like my aunt has another daughter, and she's like living her life in this deep depression. And I mean, life wasn't meant to do that. So that's a really tough one. And I get that. There's people out there that will stay depressed because of death. But I want to talk about other depressions, you know, where people are down on themselves, where they think that they're not good enough, where they try something and they fail. Well, I want to tell you something, like, it's okay to fail. Failure brings success. Losing makes winners. So you can't beat yourself over that either. But when it comes to depression, and you know what? Medicine is great. I'm not saying to not take your depression medicine, okay? I had depression medicine at one point. Personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it made me feel, but maybe those were side effects that go away later on. For me, being around people that love me and support me made me feel better. Being around negative people, if you're suffering from depression, are going to be the first ones to trigger you feeling really, really shitty. And it's always going to be like that. Like, if you're around somebody that's just always nagging and just negative, I mean, you can't be around people like that. That's going to just bring you down. Surround yourself, even if it's one person, surround yourself with those good people, okay? Because they say for every one negative person, it affects 4 positive people. Negativity has such an effect on positivity. Hate has such an effect on love. But it's necessary to balance out, I guess, the world. But depression, it's a real thing. It's serious. But I think people forget to realize that it is something that you can get through. It is something that you will get through. And you will be happy once you get through it. So I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Melinda. And I'm sorry, there was a bunch of super chats here that I missed. My apologies. Tyler said, my first video was when you did the Mexican Santa with your kids on Christmas. I suffer from severe depression due to suicide of parents in my crippled legs. And I'm really sorry. Suicide is one of the worst things that anybody, and people don't realize this, is when you get that thought, I mean, you don't realize how many people are affected from it. And I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you had to deal with that. But I want you to know that our loved ones, when they do pass on, they don't want us to be sad all the time. Life wasn't meant to always be sad. Okay, you have to make it happy though too, by your surroundings and by your way of thinking. That's what it's really all about. By your way of thinking, you can think yourself happy. There's sometimes I have to think myself happy. I start thinking of all these negative possibilities, and that's one of the things with my anxiety. I have like sometimes 20 different things going on at once. Sorry, Tiffany just texted me, and it popped up on my computer screen. I have ADHD, something that I was diagnosed with as a young boy. I was that kid that could not pay attention. I could sit there and look at the freaking teacher eye to eye, act like I'm paying attention, and I would get nothing out of it. So it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough world we live in. You know, everybody has a problem, you know. I am sorry to hear, Christopher. My thoughts and prayers. Cannabis helps with depression, McQuirk said. That's one thing I really haven't tried about or talked about. But you try to donate. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about why I don't share GoFundMe's, because a lot of people ask me to share. You know, hey Omar, can you share my GoFundMe? Like, this is for, you know, my daughter's fund or my son's, you know, soccer team or whatever. Like, I do not share GoFundMe's. Couple of reasons. I had some guy a couple of years ago that I shared his GoFundMe because he said he was homeless. when I did a little bit more research into it, and I had a lot of fans go and donate to this guy. When I did some research on this guy a little bit more, the guy, yeah, he was homeless. His GoFundMe was basically to fund him sailing like in his boat and just living off of other people. And like, I'm like, you're asking people to fund a vacation for you, like GoFundMe and saying and using those things like I'm homeless and all that. Like I felt like betrayed. And not only that, but I felt I have to be responsible, and some of the people that I'm asking to help others and look out for them as well, you know, because let's say that I tell you to donate to this homeless guy, and that's why when I've helped homeless in the past, I don't really include any GoFundMe's or anything like that, because, you know, they may seem like they're homeless or whatnot, but maybe there's something else. Maybe there's something else, and I don't want to be responsible for leading somebody to financially support somebody. Like I'll help them out. You know what I mean? And if I take a loss on it, like that's fine. That's me, and my heart's in the right place. And that's the thing. Some people, they'll judge homeless people or people like holding up signs, and the first thing out their mouth or in their mind is like, that person must have an alcohol addiction problem. You know, they say that they're hungry, or, you know, they're probably going to take that money I just gave them $5. They're going to take that money and buy some crack with it. Well, even if that's true, who cares? That's on them. That's not on you. God knows that your heart was in the right place. And that person, maybe if they ever get off of their addiction problem, they're always going to remember that kindness that you showed them, even though they took that kindness and supported their drug habit or alcohol habit with it. So that's just some food for thought. Also, I had this situation where I shared, well, after that's why I stopped sharing GoFundMe's. After I seen that, hey, I'm sharing GoFundMe's of people that are taking advantage of people. So I don't want to do that. There's a lot of people that I don't know. I have lots of fans, and a lot of them reach out to me. Hey, can you share my GoFundMe? I mean, like, I have to personally know you. And by the way, Rebecca, I just seen your email pop up on my screen there. So I got it. I'll take a look at it. But if it's something about depression, I do want you to know there's not much more. Like what I just said right now. Wow, you just sent me like 5 emails. Thank you again. But there's not a lot I can do. I am not a doctor. I could certainly share my experiences with depression. Big shout out if your son is watching. Big shout out to him. Let him know that he will make it through his depression. I'm living proof that you can get through depression and be a happier person. You have to be around positive people. Embrace those that love you. Do you share others' vloggers' channels? I really only share people's channels that I know. But anyways, when it comes to GoFundMe's and things like that, I don't want to share somebody's GoFundMe that can some GoFundMe's are scams. They're scams. And I don't want to be a part of leading somebody to like a scam. So that's why I'm very careful, like when it comes to money and things like that. I won't ever ask you for money or ask you to put money somewhere. Like that's not me, you know, and I don't want to ever be connected to that. However, there was this time when my cousin died, and my family didn't have a whole lot of money. They weren't she died from cancer, and the cost associated with cancer, if you've ever dealt with it or had a family deal with it, it's insanely expensive, even if you have health insurance. Like the money that they make off of cancer is sickening. Like it sickens me, especially knowing that there could possibly be a cure out there. The fact that some of these other companies make all this money off of medicine and all these treatments that don't even cure cancer, but they help slow down cancer. Like cancer sucks, okay? But long story short, my family was going to bury my cousin, 29-year-old cousin, and I did share a Twitter link to their GoFundMe. And this is, after I already was like, look, I don't want to share GoFundMe's unless I really know the family. Well, this is my family, so I really know the family. And I knew their GoFundMe was legit, okay? Because I knew the situation. My cousin died. I shared the GoFundMe, and I got a message from a father saying that if I ever go through Texas, that he would kill me. And the reason why was because I didn't share his daughter's funeral GoFundMe. And mind you, I don't know this guy. Like I've never met him. I don't even know if he even had a daughter. But the fact that I didn't share his daughter's GoFundMe, he got really upset with me that I shared my family's instead, and he wanted to kill me for it. Also had someone else, I don't know if it was connected to the same guy, but it was somebody else in Texas. That's why I won't do any meetups maybe in Texas. But they said that they were going to show up to one of my meetups one day and kill me. And whoever I was with, they were going to kill them. So after that, I'm not going to lie, I slowed down on doing meetups. I've done if I know the person and I've talked to them for a long time, maybe online, I might maybe personally meet up with that individual. But as far as doing, when I've done some meetups, I've had hundreds of people. I think at Gatorland, that one was different though. We had security and stuff there. But when I've done like private meetups just on Twitter or, still public, but just kind of exclusive meetups, pop-up meetups is what they call them. We have hundreds of people sometimes that will show up, and I don't have security guards. It's just me and maybe a couple friends of mine. Maybe it's just me and my girl. Could be me and my kids. It's scary thinking that there's somebody out there that may want to hurt you or hurt others that you love. So it's like, you know what? Like, why take that chance? I want to assume that man was in a bad place. Yeah, and he may as well have been. But I take things like that serious. You never know. That obviously upset him so much. And if that was true that his daughter passed away, like that's terrible. It's terrible for any parent to deal with that sort of hurt, losing their child. I guess, from what he told me, his child was young and she used to watch my videos. So it was a personal thing for him, a personal hate, because I didn't share his GoFundMe. And it was just because, hey, like, I don't know you. I'm not going to tell my fans to go donate money to somebody I don't know that can possibly have a fake scam. It happened one time before, and I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be responsible for having your big heart, because a lot of you here have huge hearts like I have, and you think of others before you think of yourself. But there's people out there, cancerous people, poisonous people, that take advantage of that. And I don't want no part of that. And I don't want you to be any part of that. He's most likely healed by now. I wish he would send me a message and be like, hey, man, like, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't mean that. Like, I don't want to kill you. But there's sometimes, especially like there was a hot minute where I wasn't going to Texas. I just went to Texas recently, but I went with a couple friends and I didn't do any public meetups. Like, I didn't want to do that. But I ain't gonna lie, there was a time or two where I just kind of avoided Texas because of that. Like, I don't want to die. I want to keep making videos. I want to be here for my kids. I want to watch my kids have kids one day. Not anytime soon, but I want to experience life. Like, I'm getting ready to hit 40 years old. I'm still 30, in my 30s. I'm not 30, but I'm in my 30s. But yeah, like, I want to experience life. I want to experience getting older. Getting older sucks, by the way. Like, you start getting all these weird pains you never had before. But, 40s are the new 30s. Like, I feel great right now. V, what are you doing? Mentally, physically, like it's awesome. Where is Tiffany at? Tiffany is cleaning up one of our properties right now. She's our cleaner. She does that. She does an awesome job, and she does get paid for it, which is cool. Not by me, but by like whoever stays at our Airbnb. She does an amazing job. Big shout out to her. She refuses. I always try to help her, but she's like, no, get out of my way. And you know what? Can you confirm that? Because there's gonna be people here saying, Omar, how come you're not there helping your girl clean? She will not allow me to, and because I always try. I'll do the outside stuff. I do the lawn maintenance. I do the, planting flowers outside, stuff like that. I feel like I'm 80 years old, Jules said. No, you are still a baby. I'm 70. Hey, 70 is the new 60. I'm in my 50s, feel like 30s most of the time. Kelly, that's all. I want to feel like that. Hopefully, I think you're only as old as you feel. There's some older people, elderly people that have so much energy, and they're like they could run circles around us young folks. So yeah, and then I've seen some young people that are just like they're old. You know what I mean? Like they act old. Some of them look old because they don't take care of themselves. Like take care of yourself. You only get one you. Okay, like watch what you eat, exercise, try, maybe go for a walk here and there. I'm old. ROFL. I'm 38 years old. Yeah, we can't really see you. Let me know. I want to see how old are you guys here in the comments. I'm 49, feeling 25. Dude, Roland is one of man. That guy is so particular what he eats. Like, I mean, he has to stay at an Airbnb that has a full kitchen because he's all about home cooked meals and stuff. Like me, like I could find somewhere that has like food and eat something healthy. You could find healthy alternatives, but like Roland, there's a reason why he looks really good. Like he's always looking healthy, and I mean, anytime, I mean, you could just tell. Like the guy takes really good care of himself. Big shout out to my boy Roland. I'm I'm 36, I'm 17, 48, 56, 30, 29. But man, such a good mix of fams here. That's awesome. 27, 57, 35. And here's the thing, age, I never understood the term age is nothing but a number, but it really just is. It's I think once you reach a certain age, I mean, I can't even say that because there's some teenagers that are very, very intelligent. And of course, there's some older people that are not so mature. You know what I mean? Not, it's maturity is not a number, an age thing. I think it's all like mentally something that you just you acquire by choice. Some people don't, of course, but I know I don't have to, but I want to. Oh, thanks, Jester. I will always be here for you. By the way, I'm 38. Okay, cool. So I'm right there next to you. I just turned 39. All right, in case you're wondering, this is my last year, my 30s. 30s are awesome. For some of you 20-year-olds, I know Jules said she's 29. I got 10 years on you, fam. Uh, yeah, I remember turning 30 years old and like being really, really down. Like I was like, no, like I'm not in my 20s anymore. And I'll tell you what, like my 30s were probably like some of the best years. Like it's cool. It's like that midway, like you're kind of like an older teenager. I mean, maybe 20s are like that, but I still feel like an older teenager even to this day. You're same age as my daughter. Cool, Lisa. Tell her I said hi. By the way, your birthday is the same month, March 12th. Hey, sweet. I feel your boss. Age is a number. I feel 25. Hey, Wacky Witch. What's good, fam? Rhiannon. Hey, Omar. Love you. Hope to get to meet you soon. I hope so too. One day. I was like that at 40. By the way, Raptor Adventures, my friend Jen, for some reason I thought she was younger than me, and she's actually a little older than me. So big shout out to her, whatever she's doing in her life, or maybe it's just really good genes. But yeah, man, like she looks great. I won't say her age, but she's a little older than I am. I'm 36. Back always hurts, definitely. Man, I'll tell you what. I, as a hairdresser, got a lot of back pain, and yeah, that I don't have that back pain anymore. Thank God. So if you have back pain, maybe I had this inversion table that helped a lot with back pain, but you have to figure out if there's something that you can not do that causes your back pain, if that makes any sense. Like something that you're doing every day that's making your back pain worse, or maybe it was an injury, that caused that back pain. Hey, love you too, Carl. You're only as old as you feel. I agree. Looking good, Omar. Thank you. Love you and your family. Hey, thank you. My family's awesome. Hey, you guys want to tour my house? Let me know. I'm like really proud of my house right now. Let me know if, I mean, I know that there's some people that haven't really seen like my house fully. So let me know. Put a Y. Like it's let me know if you want to see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just do another video. No. Okay. M. Frank said no. Well, I see more yeses than no's though. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, you said my name right. That's a rare thing. Rhiannon. Rhiannon is a real popular, I believe, Australian and not just Australia. I think Rhiannon is kind of popular in the UK too. Let me know where you're from, Rhiannon. Tour. And thank you for the super chat. And for becoming a member. Big shout out to my brand new members, Daddy's Girl and Meebs. Hey Omar, I'm 38 and 30s have been my best years. Blessed by Breezy. Thank you for that. And Avery, my son Carmen calls your videos scary, scary. Oh, that's awesome. I'm turning 30 on the 28th. Big shout out to you and happy birthday to Avery. I believe Avery said that their name was something different, though. I can't remember. But thank you for that. Hey Omar, I know this year has been rough, but you got to roll with the punches. Yes, I agree. And you know what? This year hasn't just been rough for me. I mean, this year's been rough for everybody. Not just this year. I mean, last year was crazy, but thank you for that. Your fam is here for you. Chin up. And chin up to all my fams as well here that have gone through some hard times. This 2020 and 2021, like it's been rough on some people, but we're gonna get through it. Like we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it much happier. You'll see. Just don't let it get to you. You know what I mean? I know it's easier said than done, but you have to know in your mind that there's light that will shine inside the tunnel too. Okay, you just have to be optimistic. Pessimism is like it's such a bad thing, but sometimes you have to be, I guess, for survival reasons. But yeah, I just missed this one comment up here. Just got here. Recap, please. Okay, so yeah, I know that there's a couple people coming and going, and I appreciate for those that have stayed around. But I was talking about how I had sold my home. Sold my home. Going to be moving soon, and it's going to be fun. A fun journey. Kind of scary. I might have to be moving from my house like in a couple of weeks. So that's gonna, I mean, I have a big house with a lot of stuff here. If I don't post videos for a little bit, this is gonna be the reason, but it's cool. I got a lot of stuff done. We did a lot of remodeling. I mean, not that we had to do much. I mean, a lot of little things, if that makes sense. There's a lot of little things. Sold, yes, but it sold really quick. We put it up for sale and it sold in one day. I am going to be releasing a vlog where I have like in 4K, like a real nice tour of the house. But, here. Okay, my wife's name is Stephanie with the blue hair. Oh, Stephanie. Okay, yes, I know Stephanie. She does YouTube videos and stuff too. I think I follow her on Instagram. Okay, that's all you had to say. Stephanie with the blue hair. So big shout out to Stephanie and your family. Hey, what's up from Colorado, from Q and fam? Thank you. That means a lot. And I missed somebody else here. Ashley, welcome to the members. Absolutely love your videos. They help me with my stress and anxiety. I'm glad they do. I wish I could post more because I know that there's people that are helped out quite a bit when they watch some of these videos. But gonna have a lot more coming soon. That's another thing that I forgot to mention on some of the people that are kind of coming and going. I will be releasing a vlog as soon as I'm done with this live stream. I'm gonna get to editing here. I have like 4 vlogs that I filmed that I haven't had a chance to edit, haven't had a chance to touch them. So I will be editing them and releasing them hopefully today. And then I will be this evening doing a private live stream just for members. So if you're in the members, make sure you have notifications turned on because I will be posting a link. You might get a pop-up notification because I think that's something that YouTube does. But on my community post, anytime I post something there, it goes right to the members if you are a member. But thank you, Adriana. I really, really am thankful for you and for being here. Don, yo, thanks for the super sticker. Okay, so this is my master bedroom. It's really hot because I turned the air off. But there's the little light that I was using. Here's my birds right here. They chilling. There goes a little V. They're really quiet right now because they're close and we're talking. Uh, Somebody else said they just got here. Okay, I'll talk about it in a second again. There goes Cookie. She's chilling. This is, let me turn the camera. Yeah, my room is big. Honestly, I don't need this much space. This is such a big house. Reason why we had purchased this house, it was a really good deal in the neighborhood that I wanted to be in. And we got, we did have to put a little work into it. That's okay. But it was in the neighborhood that we wanted. So here is our bathroom. I believe V is a girl, Nikki, in case you're wondering. That is where I be shooting my mirror selfies and like flexing on the mirrors. No, I'm just kidding. There is my little rock wall. It's cool. Thanks. This is a very nice bathroom. It didn't look like this when I bought the house. We did all this ourselves. There's my shower. This is where Tiffany uses to like shave her legs right there. Okay. This is one of my favorite rooms right here. Okay, just kidding. I mean, but yeah, I spend some time in there sometimes. And left the seat down for Tiffany. Sometimes she'll leave the seat up for me. Here's my closet. I got a big closet. It's kind of messy right now, but there's my closet. There's a lot of room in here. A lot. I mean, obviously, it's all my clothes in here. Tiffany's got this little section right there. But here, let's show you around. I remember when you remodeled it. Yeah, it was crazy. Like the amount of work we had to do here. When I first bought this house, like the windows, the windows, I think that window right there was missing. So anytime it would rain inside the house. Like this house was bad. It was really, really bad. I have videos of what this house looked like on my vlog channel. You want to go outside? No? Okay. And I am going to miss this right here. Because like my vlog picture is like, it's like that. It's right there. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Hey, Luna Tuna. How you doing? Oh, she's so happy to see me. Omar is my boyfriend. He just don't know that yet. I think Tiff might be a little jealous. It was awful, Jessica said. Yeah, it was pretty awful. But this is my formal living room, which we never use. Like, this is, to me, a giant waste of space. But, I mean, this is like the only house that was for sale, and I bought it. It was in the neighborhood I wanted to be in, a gated, secured neighborhood with security, 24-hour security. I wanted that, and I got a great deal. Like, all my neighbors are doctors and lawyers. Like, this is a really nice upscale neighborhood. Definitely something I would not be able to afford unless I got it at a really good price, and that I did. I got this house really cheap, but it needed a lot of work, and it took me almost an entire year. Okay, so I bought this house just to give you an idea, I bought this house in early 2018, maybe like March or something of 2018. And I didn't finish it I didn't get to move into it until like almost around Christmas time. So, I mean, just to give you an idea of all the work, like it got new windows, new roof, I had new air conditioners put, holes in the freaking ceilings, holes in the walls. Like this place was a mess. But, the pool too. I had an alligator in the damn pool. There was snakes in there, fish. Like this house was gross. And I believe it's haunted. We've seen some things in this house too that we still see till this day, but I think that's probably just connected to my job, to be honest. I remember when you moved there, Cindy said, so this was Max's room, and it's really an office. I don't think I've ever even brought you guys in here before. We use it as a bedroom, but you can see it's a room without a closet. It has those shelves up there. So this is a beautiful, really good size. I mean, that's a king size bed right there, just to give you an idea. And Yeah, it's like a 5th bedroom. This is our, giving you a little tour here. This is our half bath. So when guests come, this is one thing I am gonna miss. I'm gonna miss having a half bath because it's kind of nice. Like the kids don't have like their toothbrushes in here. Like if you have a guest over, they can come and, use your bathroom, and it's clean. It's always clean. So, all right, that's that. And you got this ginormous hallway. And this living room, I don't know if you noticed, it's a sunken living room. And there's a stem wall that it's built off of. And this is my family room. There's our little TV room, this is where we usually eat dinner and stuff. But the house came out beautiful. This house did not look like this. And that's why we were able to afford it, years ago. The kitchen got a complete makeover. That's one of the things that I did pay a professional to do, and they did it at a really good price. I think it ended up costing me like 15 grand, which I mean, there's kitchens like this that are usually like $60,000, and I got a really good deal on getting the kitchen done. Your place is beautiful. You did a fantastic. Hey, thank you so much. My son Ronnie 11 loves you. Tell Ronnie we said hello. That fireplace I have never used. True story. And yeah, here this got a beautiful view of the pool right there. And I don't know if you can see it. There is a pond in my backyard, and that's where that alligator came from. Let me see if I get a good view of it. I don't know if you see it right there. There's a pond right over there. Okay, sorry about that. Someone tried giving me a phone call or shooting me a phone call right now. It wasn't supposed to be buffering. Anytime somebody calls when you're doing a live stream on your phone, it can interrupt it. So my bad about that. It wasn't lagging. It just somebody tried calling me. So, but yeah, that's the pond where the alligator was. All right, we're not done yet. Still doing a tour. Oh, of course, there's my laundry room. Got a little laundry room over there. Pretty cool. So, I'm gonna show you. I didn't show this area a whole lot in videos because kids are gross. All right. Boston does a pretty good job. His room, it's pretty clean. But check this out. So this was my little studio where I was doing music and stuff. Can't see, can only hear you. Oh, wow. Can you not see? You can't see me? What the hell? I mean, you can't see me. You're zoomed in. It looks fine on my end. That's weird. All right, hold on. Let me try to do something. Okay, let me know if we're back. Now it's zoomed. I can't see you. Okay, we're back. We're good now. Damn, YouTube. Like, get your live streaming stuff together. Like, for real. I'm just kidding. All right, it's back. All right, Tiffany just sent me a text message. Have no idea. Why does it say zoomed? Is this what you're seeing like that? Like, hey, guys, this is my vlog. All right, it's back. You're back. It's better. You are back. All right, there's a couple people saying something about being zoomed in. Like, it's... All right, anyways. Okay, a majority saying it's cool. All right, let's keep... Okay, I'm from Jersey, and my name is Pagan Goddess. She if god of fertility, of horses, and a Fleetwood Oh, cool. So you're from here. I always felt Rhiannon was like a real popular name in the UK and like Australia and stuff. But that's awesome. Beautiful name. I love that name. But this is my old studio. Here goes my boy Boston and Luna be chilling in here. Instead of keeping this as a studio because I don't have much time to record music, Boston took it over as a little game room. I think it's cool. And this was a walk-in closet. So, I mean, like, kids don't need walk-in closets this big. I took down the shelves there was some shelves over there. So, all right, cool. Hi, I'm from Australia. What's up, Angie? So this is going to be like the dirtiest room in the house, which is actually clean. This is clean. And we do have a little baby turtle in here. Let me see. I rescued him from the river. He was about to get eaten by a snake. Where's he at? Where's Jeffrey at? Oh, where you at, Jeffrey?
He's normally always under there.
Oh, there he goes. Hey, buddy. All right.
Now he's trying to get.
That's Jeffrey right there. Jeffrey's cool. He's a little yellow belly slider.
Oh, he likes bubble baths.
You should throw a couple little pellets in. Luna, you can't eat the turtle. So one thing that's really cool about this house is every bedroom has access to a bathroom. And that's one thing that I loved about the layout. But again, like we had to remodel this entire house. We had to put new tubs, new tile work in the showers. Like all of this is new, you know, and all this got redone. This is the other bedroom. Let me turn around here. This was Ethan's bedroom. And he also has a cool walk-in closet. Where is your voice? Oh, wait, you can't hear me? People are still saying they can't see. Buffering. Okay, I don't know. Can you guys hear me still? No, I can't see you. Okay, well, shit. Why am I live streaming if you can't see me? I hear and see you. All good. Oh, yeah, so, I mean, there's a couple people that can still see me. I'll keep going. All right, this is Malia's bedroom, which did not look this nice. She had 2 dogs that were terrors in this room. I love my daughter and I love her doggies, but yeah, they scratched up my door pretty good and they stink. But this is Malia's old bedroom and I do miss her being here, but this is only temporary until we get situated. And this is really cool. She has her own, or had her own little, so this is essentially like a master bath or a master bedroom. But all of this got redone as well. So I've never bought a house that didn't need work. If you want to get really good real estate deals, you buy, first of all, location. Location is very important. You want to buy a house in a really good location. Where my house is, it's a very good location, upscale neighborhood. I mean, for this area, it's like middle class, upper middle class neighborhood, but very nice, safe neighborhood. All the neighbors are friendly. Cool place. But you always want to buy in those neighborhoods where, of course, values are going to go up in a good neighborhood. Not saying not to buy in like not so good neighborhoods too, but essentially location is key. So you buy like this was the worst house in the neighborhood, okay? Like all the neighbors hated all the neighbors hated the previous owner. They didn't hate them, but they hated what they did with the house. They didn't take care of it. The yard was terrible. What's up?
Can I ask if I can play with Jace? Not Jace, Mason.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who was just here too?
Huh.
Piper's mom. And she was saying that you can go play with Piper.
Right now?
Yeah. All my neighbors are like coming over and they're like, oh, we're so sad to see you go. But then, you know, at the same time, they're like calling up some of their doctor friends and they're like, you know, hey, like, can they come see this house? I'm like, I already got it sold, you know. But all right, I'm gonna set you down right there up against the wall. There, bam. All right, perfect. Your stalkers still got in the neighborhood though. Yes, this is why, like, I don't know, I'm kind of like why pay for security and for having like to be in a gated community and you have all these limitations. You know, if you already maybe have had issues or like you don't, I mean, I don't know. I live in a real safe neighborhood anyways, and this city, like where I live in Central Florida, like you don't hear about murderers and things like that like happening around here. Like everything is really chill, and everything that happens that's bad, it's usually domestic. You know, people that know other people. Like if you have ever heard of any like type of violence or anything, it's usually like domestic. If that makes any sense. I'm thinking of doing what you what you Lamont at large and others do, like go into cemeteries and talk about how people died and fix their tombstones. Yeah, that's really nice. It's people do that a lot. Are you staying in Spring Hill? Yes, that's actually where I'm at. And I'm not moving from Spring Hill. I'm gonna be staying in Spring Hill. Someone asked if I got a new car. Nope, I did not get a new car.
Omar.
The car that what's up, bud?
Jay said, hi, I see Omar on the live stream.
Oh, cool. Tell him I said hi. He's got little friends he plays with that watch our videos too. No, I don't. I don't have a new car. The car that you're probably thinking of, I've had it for a long time. I just never shared it because, you know, you share it and then people, oh, you got a new car, So, yes, the Corvette. I that's not brand new. I've had that for a while. Tessie said, please read your email. I did kind of mention emails and things like that. Yeah, but I did put in an order for a Corvette. I think I shared with it on Twitter, like back in 2019, and I got it a year ago. I got it last year, and these Corvettes are so cool because like the plant keeps shutting down, and it's become kind of like a rare car. So when I drive it around town, people like freak out and stuff. But it's always been my dream to have a Corvette. So yeah, like I'm not into. Not that there's anything wrong, but I mean, even if I could afford like a Lamborghini or like a Ferrari or anything like that, I'd never get one because I don't know. I prefer like American vehicles, especially like sports cars. Like the Corvette was supposed to be like America's sports car, and it's amazing. Like I love owning an American made, like, and now it's like exotic looking, which is cool. Hey, thank you, Sandy, for being here. It's a C20, no, it's a C8. I put the order in 2019, and because you had to put special orders in, and then of course it got delayed. It took me like an entire year, a year and a half or so to get it from 2019, but I got it back into 2020, and I've never showed it in videos, of course, because there's when you like show new things, people start saying, "Oh, you're flexing on your fans," and I'm not flexing. If you see it in a video, I won't talk about it. So, because I'm not one to like brag about like things that I have. Like I like nice things, but things don't make me. I mean, I don't like, for example, I live in a beautiful, large home, and I'm gonna be downsizing to a home half the size that's cheaper, and I'm okay with that. Like I don't need a large. I'm cool with a tiny house. In fact, I'd be cool living in a trailer. You know what I mean? No politics free. Absolutely. Congratulations on your son graduating. Thank you, Leslie. You and Mo Sargi both have Corvettes. Yes, and Mo got his Corvette because I told him to. I told him about mine, and I think, no, you know what happened? He started messaging me, and he was like, hey, man, check out this car that I'm going to get. And I'm like, and I don't think I had even told him that I had mine. I had mine for several months already. And hey, you flex all you want. You is humble. It's good to stay humble. I mean, even when you're doing well for yourself, I mean, it's always good. You can't lose yourself in material things. It's not really all about that. Do I love nice things? And I love cars. Always love cars. But I'm not gonna like brag about it and be like, hey, look what I got. I have this, I have that. I got told I was doing that with my Tesla, and like here's the thing: when you're a YouTuber and like not only YouTube, when you have real estate and you do that, like any bit of a tax break you can get is amazing. Okay, now I wanted an electric vehicle, and I mean I got one, but I said to myself, I want to use this and see if I could get maybe some tax help, with especially with doing YouTube and stuff with it. And that's why I started making videos with it, so then I could maybe possibly try to write some of it off, because they can be expensive, but you and Omar, or you and Mo, are my favorite. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you following my friend too. But Teslas are cool, man. I love having my Tesla. If you work hard, you deserve it. and you know, I make an honest living like what I do. I don't do anything illegal. Everything that I do it's harmless and it's fun. That's what's cool. It's always important to have fun in whatever profession you choose, whether you're investing in real estate or you're, you know, making YouTube videos, or you're maybe an engineer or doing stuff with computers and stuff. Like, make sure you have fun first. You know, money will come after you have fun. Omar, do you know Henry? No, Henry P. No, I don't know. Sorry. I love my Tesla, but the state charges me more for road taxes since I don't buy gas. That's something that I just seen that they're starting to do, and I got a letter from it. Here in Florida, they're trying to tax. They're going to start. I guess Roland said that it's already happening to him. But if you own an electric vehicle, the government is getting upset, or so they say, because people that own electric vehicles don't have to pay. You know, if you go to the pump and pay for gas, you're including taxes, or taxes are included in that gas. So people that drive electric vehicles aren't having to pay those taxes on fuel because they're not buying fuel. So they're trying to have electric vehicle taxes, if that makes any sense, to make up for that lost tax money that, I mean, it's, you know, it's like you try to save money getting something electric and then something else happens, you know. You don't need to justify yourself to us oh, well, thanks. I mean, sometimes I feel like I have to, just to kind of clear up confusion, because, you know, I don't know. I feel like when you're this connected to, you know, online and to fans and to some people, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely different. You're definitely open to a little bit more judgment, and that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that. You can say whatever you want. You know, I do what I do, and I earn an honest living. I've always worked hard in my life. Before YouTube, before YouTube, I've always been a hard worker. I've always invested in real estate. Like, everything I have didn't come from memberships. Like, not saying I'm not thankful for everything that I've gotten from being on YouTube, but having good credit, having no debt in my life, making smart choices, not doing drugs, not doing or drinking alcohol. I mean, I'll have an occasional beer like every 2 months, you know, but just not having expensive hobbies and recreational hobbies, if you know what I mean. Sometimes doing certain things that are addicting. I mean, if some people gamble, I mean, that can get expensive, and that can ruin your future if you're wanting to invest and do well for yourself. And that's how I've been able to get ahead in life, is stretch my dollar. When I was a hairdresser, I would make $25,000 a year. That was my income, and that was to support Ethan, Max, Malia, and even my wife at the time, Melissa. Like, she was sick and she couldn't work at times, and I had to stretch that $25,000 a year. And we were still able to go on occasional vacations. It was hard. It was tough. There was times I'd go to the store and I couldn't buy if I needed a pair of shoes. But then I would look at the shoes I have on and be like, hey, you know what? I got more than some people. I mean, my shoes might be scuffed up, but, you know, they're getting me around. They work. You know, do I need that new shirt? Like, you know, no. There's a show that I watched on Netflix. It's called The Minimalists, and it will make you think very, very different on some of our wants and needs in life. And those people are a little extreme, but you learn something from it. You know, there's a lot of things that are material things that we really don't need sometimes. And sometimes we buy them and we think we need them and we never use them. And it's a waste of money, you know? So it's okay. Like, that's why I'm totally cool. I'm going to downsize. Like, I'm downsizing my house, like, in half. Like, I'm going to a small house, and it's cool. I'm totally okay with that. Even when I bought this house, it was more based off of location, where it was at. But, oh my God, like, all the money that we put into fixing it up. But even when I love the layout of this house, but it's just too big. Like, even if we were all here, like 6 of us, it's too big of a house. I hate big houses. They get dirty quick. They get dusty real fast. You're always cleaning them. Like, it's okay to live small. You know what I mean? Hey, can you please ask the fams to send luck fighting for SSI and have trial on July 27th? Had open heart surgery. Rhiannon, I'm really sorry to hear that. I had no idea, but definitely if you guys can, and you know what, if you guys have prayer requests here down below, like share them, share your prayer requests. I'd love to say a prayer for you myself, but I'll tell you what, man, there is nothing as powerful as the power of prayer. And anything that I've prayed about with my heart wide open, and I'm not talking about material things, I'm talking about like real things that matter, life-changing things. I've always been able to get through it with that prayer, and God got me through it. So God's listening. If you do it with your heart open. So please say a prayer for Rhiannon. She's getting open, or not, what, she had open heart surgery, but she's having trial for SSI. SSI is, it's tough to get, but you'll be all right. I think you're going to be good. Pray for my husband and I, for our marriage. Aw, definitely, man. It's one thing I hate seeing is a marriage breakup. I love seeing marriages work out. Update on SS Raven. SS Raven is gone. I had a lot of problems with SS Raven. It was fun. It was really fun, but it ended up costing me money. But the main reason I had to part ways with the SS Raven was because my HOA didn't allow RVs, and I thought that was kind of stupid. So we went ahead and sold it, and it served its purpose. I think it was cool, for a little while having the SS Raven. And that's another reason why I think it's a good idea. Like, I miss having chickens. Wherever I go, and the house that I get, like I said, is going to be smaller. We're going to take our time and get it. But we're going to get a place where we could definitely have chickens again, and maybe have some goats. I think having some goats would be cool. And plus, they clean up your yard. Yeah, the SS Raven was cool. Maybe one day I'll get another SS Raven for road trips and stuff. Good luck on fighting, or finding a home you're comfortable in. Well, the nice thing is there's a lot of smaller homes that are available, so we're gonna take our time. We're gonna stay in a smaller home just temporarily for now, like a 2-bedroom house. And in that process, we're going to take our time and find something that we really, really want that is small, like a smaller, but something still with 3 or 4 bedrooms, and maybe 3 bedrooms. That's just smaller, but has a lot of land. That way we can have I want to do whatever I want. I could put up a fence if I want. You can't do that when you're in some HOAs. Like our HOA here, you have to have electric fences for your dogs. Like, I want my dogs getting electrocuted and stuff. Enough of what I just asking a question, but I keep putting it in there. It's hard to keep up with the comment. I'm sorry, Amanda. I'm really sorry. I know there's quite a few of you here in the comments, and you're trying to maybe say something to me, and it's hard for me to see every single one. So my apologies, but you disappeared. I did. Taking time creates more. I agree. Let me know if I'm good here, if you guys can see me. Joan, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Joan Curtis. The Omar Gosh family homestead. Cab 7, what's good, homie? Cab 7 does some really lit live streams. You guys can go check him out. He's a pretty awesome dude. I can see you, Jules said. All right, sweet, thanks. What electric fence requirement? That's not a requirement, but that's the only type of fence that they allow. Hey, Lori, thank you for that super chat. That really means a lot. And are you staying in Florida? Yes, I'm staying in Florida. I'm not moving from Florida. Like, nothing can make me move from Florida, or where my kids, like my son Boston goes to school locally here, and I'm not going to have him miss, like, he's made friends there like this last year. Like, I don't want him to miss out on being there. And it's such a good school. Like, my kids went to school there. My kids are graduating from the high school in town too. And llamas and lemurs, MJ Exploration said. I don't know what that was. I have to go. Thank you for just being you. Becky, thank you. Hey, I did a video yesterday. It's called Aunt Becky's Haunted House. I don't know if you've seen it, but shout out to you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that super chat. That means absolute Lori, thank you. Thank you for that super chat too. Man, you guys are awesome. And Tats, Cornelio, much love, Omar and the fam. Always take care and kiss, kiss. Also to Mo, love from the Philippines. Hey, the Philippines. I love my Filipino fam, man. You guys are amazing. I think Filipinos are like one of the closest related other, like, I don't know. I feel like Filipinos are very similar to like my Spanish family. Like anytime I meet a Filipino, like the fam, like they're such close like family, and that's something that's like Spanish families. I mean, everybody has their own thing, but like we're like real tight and we're close. Like we love our family, you know. And Filipinos are like one of my favorite. And I'll say like within our Spanish community, like Mexican people are some of the closest, like amazing families that I've seen. Like they even, you know, the Dia de los Muertos, which is like the day after Halloween, and they go and like, it's something that, you know, us Cuban and Puerto Rican people, like I feel like that'd be awesome. They go and like honor their family members. I've seen them. I went to a cemetery one time on November 1st, and like it was so cool seeing all these Mexican families like sitting around their families like gravestones and like having picnics and celebrating their life. Like it was amazing. So where is Ariana? Ariana is in Virginia, but she's going to be coming down to move here in September. Yes, I am Cuban and Puerto Rican. My dad's Puerto Rican and my mom's Cuban. My mom has, you know, she's got freckles, light skin. I kind of came out like maybe somewhere like in between. Like I could tan, you know what I mean? Like people still think I'm a white. My dad's tan. He's got the nice tan. Like he looks Spanish, like when you see him. But I can speak Spanish. Puedo hablar español. Like the movie Coco. Yes, Carol. What has been the most amazing memory you have off YouTube? Well, for starters, I'm gonna say the most memory is being able to have, or the best memory is being able to have the memories that I do have, if that makes any sense at all. Like I love being able to go back, and I'll tell you what, I mean, even if you're not a YouTuber, if you're watching this video and you have kids, if you have friends, I mean, capture these moments, put them on YouTube private, okay? Because I guarantee you, all the videos that you have stored on your phone, you're gonna probably lose it when you get another phone or later on down the road. Like take those videos, upload them private to YouTube and keep those memories, because 10 years from now, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I'm so happy I have this. And that's my best memory of YouTube, is having memories of my children growing up, seeing their little faces laughing and seeing how happy they were. Like maybe if we were going, you know, to the park, and like I have all of those memories, and that's my best memory. Yeah, that's my favorite. McQuirk, thank you, bro. Thanks for helping us get through things when life gets hard. Lost my gram recently. Oh, dang, bro, I'm so sorry. Did tribute video on my channel. If you guys want to see that tribute, you guys could go up there. My buddy McQuirk, I think his name is Mark. I think you've been following me a long time. I know we've spoken. I follow you on Instagram, I believe, but we've talked a lot of times. You've been a fan of ours for a hot minute. I'm glad you're doing better. I really hope you can go live more, because being able to see you live is awesome. Remember me from Patty's, LOL. I don't know. I can't remember. But Papa Smirt, thank you so much for being here. You'll have to refresh my memory on what I would remember you by. But I do agree. I should go live a lot more. You know, maybe like every Sunday or something. One of the main reasons I went live right now was because I haven't been able to edit videos. I've just been super busy with my boys graduating and all that stuff. So I just want to give you an update. 104 minutes later, I'm a jabberjaws. My kid's parakeet died this morning. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please send them my love. Tell them I said that I'm sorry. I lost a bird last year and it was tough. Protect your new address. Yes. I have a plan for that. where my new address where I live is not going to be in my name at all. So that's how I'm gonna, like, if someone knows your name and your full name, which that's been leaked out, it's not like a secret anymore, which I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything to hide other than my privacy. I mean, people think that if because you're a creator and this is what you asked for, that you're supposed to be okay with your privacy being invaded or, you know, random things happening to you. And I mean, I don't agree. I feel like everybody deserves privacy, especially if they have young children, and safety too, and that peace of mind, you know. So that's why I'm very protective, you know what I mean, when it comes to certain personal information. And thank you, Ashley. I love the way you spell Ashley too. That's cool. Hey, Omar, I just want to thank you for your positive attitude. I respect you. Thanks. Respect you and your family so much. I have a 16-year-old. The comment went away. What the heck? Sorry. And you're from Canada. Cool. I have a 16-year-old and he goes to court on Tuesday. Can I send you an email for advice? Yes. I mean, I'm not sure I'll be able to give the best advice or even, but I'll do my best. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know, maybe I could shoot like a quick video and send it your way. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. That means a lot. And Papa Smurf said, I make exploring content inspired by you. Hey, I'm so glad to be being inspired or being an inspiration to you, man. It means, I guess I've inspired a lot of people to start YouTube channels and make videos. And if I could say, if anybody is watching this video that is starting a YouTube channel, or maybe you're thinking about it, or maybe you have one, and if I had to give you some advice, I would say, first of all, have fun. Have fun. Don't get lost in like fame and like the thought of like, you know, you're going to be rich one day. Like that's like, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. Okay. And I'm not rich. I have nice things. I have money, but it's not just connected to YouTube. I mean, yeah, that does help out. Don't have bad habits that cost money. Don't get into trouble. Like, I've never been arrested. I've almost been arrested exploring places, but that's different. As far as like being a troublemaker, I've never done drugs. I don't have like any money that I make, I invest it wisely. You know, don't get into gambling habits. But like I said, don't get lost in fame and money and things like that. And don't do YouTube because you think you're going to be rich one day. Like the people that are like upper echelon YouTubers that are rich and drive around like super like, you know, McLarens and Ferraris and, you know, those super exotic cars. That is not easy to do. And it's very difficult. And some of them get, you know, they get lucky maybe, but it doesn't happen by accident too. They're busting their ass. And I'm not saying that you're not busting your ass. I'm busting my ass. I've been working really, really hard the last 10 years creating content, but it's very rare, okay? So have fun. Have fun first. You will get noticed, and don't take criticism the wrong way. If somebody's criticizing you and telling you that you can do things, maybe they're coming off as a jerk at first, you know, be cool about it. And take it with a grain of salt. Just be like, hey, like I'm gonna take this and apply it, and I'm gonna be better. Always try to improve you. Try to improve yourself. You could always improve. I could always improve, but don't take it the wrong way when somebody is throwing shade your way and trying to put you. I mean, there's gonna be negative people. Always gonna be negative people. Don't listen to them. If you have a dream, do it. I mean, just even if it's not YouTube, but anything that you want to do, stay away from people, or don't even listen to them. Some people you can't stay away from because maybe it's people that live there with you or real close friends. Don't listen to them. In other words, like, instead of talking about it, just be about it and do it. Prove them wrong with your actions. So I just want to say that because I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that are inspired and stuff like that. It's tough to make it in any industry that's social media related. Like it's a hard competition, and I don't want you to get discouraged with that. And don't get discouraged when you see the first hateful comment. You have to like see past that and have fun. Have fun and do everything with love. A random tip. Hey Omar, this is Mario Campos, the fan. Hey, I know who you are. I changed my YouTube name because I started uploading random videos on YouTube. Poor editing, but I love to. Hey, that's what it's all about. You're not gonna get perfectly edited videos at first when you start out, but there's always ways that you can become better. I've seen people like in their early years of YouTube or early months. For example, my boy Carlos, man, like, dude, he taught himself how to edit. I didn't teach him. I mean, I gave him some little tips and tricks here and there, but homeboy like can edit really, really good now. My friend James, he's blind. He sees with one eye. Like, just he has to put this phone screen this close. And he downloaded this program that he's able to use on his phone, and he edits like anybody can edit. Okay, and it just really takes wanting. I mean, anything that you put your heart into, you will succeed at. I promise you that. But you really have to want it, you know. But hey, Mario, bro, you're editing. You're gonna see, bro. It's gonna get so much better. You know, don't give up on yourself, and don't say that your editing is poor too. You know, those are steps to get to the better stuff later on. You know, practice makes perfect. That's right, Lou. Thank you, Miss Lady and Lauren, for becoming a member. I'm gonna be doing a private live stream for you guys. So, back to Ashley though. You would ask me for some advice. Yeah, just email me. I'll do my best. I got a lot going on today, but if you can put like, hey, this was Ashley from your live stream, and my 16-year-old goes to court. Maybe put in the 16-year-old gold to court. That way I could find that email. But I mean, I'll do my best. Just let me know what kind of advice you would want. And I'll do my best. I don't always give the best advice, or the best, what's the word? I don't always give the best advice as a friend, but I do my best because I do it with love. Come to Houston, Texas. I was just not Houston. Where was I at? I went to San Antonio, I think. And Dallas. I think I was in Dallas. I just want to know if you would ever get ducks again. Yes. I love ducks, but I would probably get a pond first. So where I'm wanting to go, and here in my town, I'm wanting to get a property that I can maybe build a pond on. So I might do some of that, like even if it's a small pond. Like I would love to like almost like the pond that's in the backyard. It's not my property, but it's the HOA property, and you can't go fishing in it. Like, what's the point of having the pond in your backyard if you can't do anything with it? But yeah, I would love to have a pond and have like some ducks, because they poop a lot. And when I had just regular ducks roaming around with the chickens, they kind of get along with the chickens. It was kind of cool seeing them, but they're not as friendly as chickens. Chickens are way better pets, but ducks are cool. Ducks are really cool. You just have to have a pool for them, like a little kid's pool, and they get dirty like within 2 days. You have to constantly fill up. So I think having a pond would be much better. Duck hunting season, Louise said. You give awesome advice. Oh, thank you, Claudia. Fatherly advice. Some kids with no good role models. Look, thank you for that fist bump too. That means a lot. Sometimes I don't always think I give the best advice, but I do my best. What happened to Sasquatch? So Sasquatch went with a friend of mine. In fact, I think some of my chickens are still alive. Chickens don't have a really high lifespan. I think they live like under 10 years. And when I had got my chickens, it was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, maybe longer than that. Been a while. So I think most of the chickens that I've owned in the past, they're probably gone. There might be a couple of them still alive, but I gave them to a friend of mine that, but Bubba's doing really good. My pet pig that I had, and he's a monster. He's like the size of a Volkswagen now. So, Jack, bro, why'd you donate that much? You had to do that. I'd totally be cool with like a handshake, man. Are you going to do an investigation with a fan in the near future? I've actually done them before, and I would absolutely be open to doing something like that. Maybe like some kind of tour or something where I could have different locations set up to go. But I mean, the thing is like you can't take everybody with you. I mean, I have I have a great family here on YouTube and a very large family. And as much as I would love to personally bring each and every one of you, it's not practical. That's why, well, technically I can in the form of videos, but taking someone like, like just one or two people, is cool. And I would certainly love to do something like that, but in a limited capacity. But it'd be hard because I know that there'd be some people that are upset that you can't make them, you can't make them happy and have them come along. So that's, I've never publicly, like, I thought about doing something like that. I have to figure it out. Once I get through like all this, little things that we're going through and like a new move now. But yeah, we'll figure something out. But thank you so much for that super chat. That was very generous of you. You certainly didn't have to donate so much, but thank you again, dude. You're amazing. I love your vids. They are amazing, and you inspire me to explore the paranormal because you're amazing. I hope you stay well. Thanks, Peyton. And hey, be careful. Be careful with like doing paranormal. Like, you got to be careful. Say prayers. Make sure you're protected. And don't antagonize spirits to try to get things to happen and stuff. Like just be patient. And I mean, if you go somewhere haunted, like you're gonna have things happen, and it's cool to go exploring, but don't get too much into the occult, if you will. Like that's why I say I'm against like Ouija boards and things like that. Even some spirit boxes, like it can, if you're not doing it right, you can certainly open the door to something negative. Is there any chance you can try to find me later if it's too hard on YouTube? I'm friends with James with James on Twitter, so can you find me there as well? Oh man, if you can send me like a hyperlink, Papa Smurf. Email it to me. Email theomargosh@gmail.com, and or maybe just take a screenshot of this and tag me. I'll follow you on Instagram. And you could occasionally like just say what's up to me. But thank you. I appreciate your super chat. Claire Walsh, thank you. And the Fam J Crew. Yo, the Fam J Crew, thank you for becoming a member again. They were members for like 4 years, I think, on this channel. It was insane. They were like, no, maybe it was 2 or 3 years. So I only had it for a couple years. But they were like the first person. Anytime when I do the members, I'll release videos early. Like anytime I have a video, I'll release it to them. If I get it done a day early, I give it to members like usually a day early. That's what's cool about being a member. Other than the private memberships or the private live streams, I do that. But the Fam J Crew is like the first one there all the time. So big shout out to the Fam J Crew. You're awesome, dude. And I appreciate your support over the years. You mean a lot to me. So, hey, look, I'm going to get to editing. I could talk here all day with you and talk your damn ear off. I got 3,000 people here in the comments. Please shoot a like at the live stream if you enjoyed it. And a big shout out to everybody, man. You guys are amazing. The love that we have here is unreal. Frank, you need to hook up more with my Ohio homeboy, Jeremy. Well, I love Jeremy. Jeremy's awesome, man. Big shout out to my boy, Jeremy, and George, of course, from What the Hills. You have a very beautiful family. Hey, you're saying that you're beautiful, Rose, because you are. And thank you for that. My family is beautiful, and you're a part of that family. So big shout out to you. But hey, I'm going to go edit so I can get you guys a video. Shout out to Gypsy. Thank you for that. Go ahead and comment here. Before I leave, I want to just say hi to as many people as I can as this chat's going crazy. Christine Brown, hello. Raya, Suvin. What's up, Eddie and Jen? Claire, Jenny, Mia, Ava, Suvin, Treya, Casey, Tasha, Unicorn, Hank, King of the Fortress, Miss Bunny, Sean, Meebs, Jules the Fan, Pam, Rose, Zaman, Ruthann, Nicole, Louise. I might miss a couple people here. I'm sorry. Lisa Vaughn, Suzanne, James, Pepper, a random tip, Pam, Susanna, Nicholas, King of something, Marie, Susan, annoying wife, awesome name, Munchie Queen, Jay, Rosemary, Daniel, Liz, Sarah, Candy, Rabbit, Sammy Cole, Pam, what's up, Black Widow, Amy, Brenda, Nikki, Rochelle, Dawn, the Fam J crew, thanks for that, man. Amy Young, Merida, Akila, Big Action, and I might have said some of y'all's name. King Kai, Pamela, Susan, Monica, Elsa, Annoying Wife, Joe, Willie, Debbie, what's up? Thanks for becoming a members fam. But can you read this fast, Omar? LMAO. I try. Louise, what's up? Christine, Amy Young, Pam, Hawk, M. Frank, Christina. Okay, look, I might have missed some of y'all, but hey, big shout out to you. Thank you for being here on my live stream. Members, I am doing a private live membership live stream. So if you're part of my memberships, thank you. Thank you for your support. I love you guys so much. Shout out to Gypsy and Junior Casada and Callie McCason. But yes, I will be doing a members only live stream this evening. So be there. Make sure you have notifications on. You guys are amazing. I love you so, so much. And I appreciate you being a part of this amazing family, the best family on YouTube. I love you. Before you leave, give me a kiss.